All right, we are live. Okay,
Amazing.
so welcome back to Oops All Opinions. This is episode 20, almost able to drink
Oh my god.
legally.
Wow.
I'm relaxed. That's that one chick. And if they have an opinion that's different than ours, what can they do with it, that one chick?
They can argue with themselves. Please and thank you.
Bless up.
If not, I'm gonna flip you off and honk and make you go off the road.
Pop off.
That was terrible because you don't know. I mean, if you're here live, you don't know what we're talking about. If you clicked on this, the topic for the day is road rage. Uh, this topic, I feel like I feel like I'm being too proper for talking about road rage for some reason. Uh, we got this topic by the polls on our Spotify at
Definitely
least. I'll
Spotify.
say this every time. It's at least on Spotify. I think that's the only place that it is. That's where a couple people go. And Road Rage won this round. There were a couple different votes this time, which was exciting. But Road. Oh no, am I not gonna be
Road
able to say
wage?
it?
One.
Road wage. Everyone, get out here. We're gonna have road wage today. Thank you. Um, so this week it is road rage, and I'm so excited for uh, looking at. Am I the assholes for road rage was a very
Oh,
exciting time
yes. Okay.
in my opinion.
I
So,
I scrolled and just
you
clicked.
had a couple.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, oh, I wanted to get some that were like a little bit of everything.
I
I feel
know.
like I always do that, but again, like this is a topic I thought would be pretty cut and dry,
Right.
and it wasn't. And I think
No.
that that's fun.
Uh,
It was. There were some. I clicked on more than what we usually
yeah.
get because I'm like, I need to have
I
options.
know.
There are
No,
so
I
many.
I get that. There were some really good ones. Okay, so do you think you have road rage?
I don't.
Okay.
I really don't. I'll occasionally be like, come on, man. But that's really like I don't. I don't think I do. Do you?
I don't think I would consider myself road rage. I feel like now, okay. I am petty. I don't think I have road rage. But if you come flying up on me, guess who's going the speed limit now? I gave you privilege. Now we're going to slow way down. That's what I do. I'm a petty driver.
I agree. Okay, when I get the most upset is in a parking lot.
Mm,
I don't like when people do weird stuff in parking lots, and I'm pretty like I learned at a young age. I don't know who taught me because apparently I'm the only one. If I'm next to a space, I turn my blinker on if people
yeah.
are leaving that space so that I can go in.
Yes.
And so if I'm with people, so if someone else is driving and someone is leaving and maybe someone
Hmm.
we're looking at the other person, I say turn your blinker on.
Yeah.
We got here first. Turn your blinker on. We get that. And I have been told multiple times that that's wrong. And that's why people like that are why I have road rage is because it's not going to be respected if I turn my blinker on. But that's really the only time I mean, I don't do anything about it. I just get upset for a second and move on with my time.
Yeah, I'm not going to go
But
out of my way to like fight with someone. Mainly because I'm scared people have
no,
guns.
me too. Me
I'm
too.
always scared I'm going
Or
to get
like
killed.
okay, because here's a big reason why I don't have road rage. Do you remember those stories when we were younger that people are like, I also don't bright people
Yes, I
at
know what story
night
you're talking about.
because people said that, and I don't know if any of this is real, where someone was driving down the road and people didn't turn off their high beams, so they brighted them, and those people went around and murdered them.
That's I still think about that every time. I was like, I'll just be blind. You know what? That's okay.
That's never, and every time someone does it to me, I'm like, you're really lucky I'm not a murderer.
You're like, I get it. I might kill them.
Yeah, yeah, that was really rude, and I might turn around.
Uh,
But I think that that really did do that at a very young age of
yes.
like, don't
No,
don't
100%.
engage.
100%. My second question was, are you a honker? If someone doesn't go, or if they're coming into your lane, or if they do something annoying, do you honk?
I don't. I don't. I don't. Well, if someone's okay, one time I was about to see an accident happen, and I was like, oh, I should honk. And then I realized if I honk, I'm now a distraction
Yeah.
to the accident that's about to happen in front of me. So that I don't honk.
I don't either.
Do you honk?
No, I don't.
Okay.
The only way I've honked if someone comes into my lane and it's more of a like, oh, I'm here.
Oh, hey, I'm here. Yeah.
But if they sat at the light for more than like 15 seconds, I may honk. But even then, I know that if I get honked at, I want to put my car in park and then sit there. But if we're at an I had this guy do this to me when we were in Branson. I was going to turn left, and you know how busy the like strip is? This dude was honked at me to go a few times. And so I was like, oh, guess who's not going? Me.
Absolutely. Yep.
We're not leaving this spot.
Because also now I'm pissed off, but also I'm nervous.
Yep. Now I'm
So
like,
those two things.
yeah, because I was like, what if I went and I wrecked? I could sue him.
Right.
Because you're not supposed to tell people to
hate
come
this
on.
guy.
Like, you're not supposed to wave people on. Because if something happens, I've heard that you can be liable. I don't know if that's real. I'm pretty sure I saw it on TikTok.
I
but
wave people.
I do too.
Oh, interesting. I do wave people.
I do too.
But that's because I'm courteous.
Right. And I'm just a really good person.
Yeah, I'm just really great.
I'm just really
You're gonna
generous.
Love one of these stories, by the way.
Love that. Okay.
Based on title alone. Based on yours.
And then, this is unrelated, but before we get into our stories, do you have a favorite candy right now or a snack you're really liking? Or a drink even?
A drink right now. Okay, I have swapped to Pepsi. I've been a Coke girly my whole life basically. But a wild cherry Pepsi Zero Sugar is my favorite drink. A favorite little snack. Honestly, I ate a tub of the sugar-free ice cream from Dylan's. I don't even know who makes it, but it has little peanut butter cups and chocolate, and it's delicious.
Yum.
I finished it.
Well,
I get ice cream and I think this will last me a really long time. And then I finished it.
that's why I have to scoop it out into something. Because if it's just in a tub, I'm just
I
going to
do.
keep going.
I do, but then it in my brain it's like now it's like cereal, where it's like, well, I finished it. I'm still a little hungry.
Yeah.
Let me go make another bowl of ice cream.
Oh.
So that has been my most recent little vice is that ice cream, and that soda is just so good.
No, I
You
get
have a
that.
favorite little snack?
Not so I like every TikToker. I'm really into the Dubai chocolate stuff. And
You are?
I love it. Costco had ice cream bars of the Dubai chocolate, and our Costco never gets anything good. So they got them. I've had them 2 nights in a row. Yesterday, I was like, nah, it's just fine. And tonight, I was like, that was really good. Really good ice cream bar.
Amazing.
But
I do think it's interesting that one night something could just be like, that's fine. And then another day is the best thing you've ever had in your entire life.
I know.
I think bodies are so interesting.
I think it's
That
because they weren't
happens.
fully frozen. Because we got home from the store and I ate one, and it was just very soft. And then it had the night to freeze, and I had it tonight. And it was delicious. But, when I was in Branson, I
Yum.
found blue raspberry coated Gushers, and I really like that. It cut my mouth fully. Love it.
Delicious. Wonderful. Like the Captain Crunch of candy.
I love having my mouth all cut up. The first one I got them, I threw them in the freezer.
Me too.
I love putting gummy candy in the freezer and making it hard and horrible for my teeth. My favorite though?
Okay,
No, you go.
please. Mine is not important.
Okay.
For my sister's baby shower, I wanted to do a game where I put gummy bears in ice, and
Okay.
then we were supposed to like get rid of it and eat it, but we didn't have time, so I did it on my own. What a terrible texture those things took off.
Oh, yeah. No, those would
I think
be
it's
odd.
because it was in water.
Yes. I tried to make alcoholic gummy worms one time, and it was like they like fell apart in your mouth. It was really gross. Actually, it was my first Halloween party Sam and I had. You came to it, and no one ate them but me. They were vodka gummy worms, and I ate them.
I don't think I came to the first one. I think I missed the first one.
You did. You're right. You're right. But if you take a
Yep.
fruit roll up and you put it in the freezer and then it's just like crunchy.
Have you seen where people put, I think, gushers inside that,
They'll do that or
and
they'll
then
put
they eat
ice
it?
cream. And the ice cream, I don't feel like
That
I'd like the
yes.
flavor combo. I just want to, because then I
Have
can
you ever
picture
even?
eating like stained glass, is what I think of.
Yeah, it's glass. It's glass.
And I'm just
Yes.
like, oh, it's so good.
That's,
I could eat
that
70.
sounds delicious. Yum.
Oh, okay. All right.
That sounds
Well,
so
are
good.
you ready to kick us off with some road rage?
I sure am. Since since it's an even episode, it's me. I say that for everyone listening, but also for myself
Yes.
because
Perfect.
I forget. Remember that time when I thought that 7 was an even number?
I do. And that, it was a little confusing, but I get you.
I really did. Okay. I'm going to go with the one that I think you'll enjoy. Okay. Am I the asshole for honking at a car in front of me, trying and failing to make a left on a busy road?
Oh, God. Was this me and the guy in Branson? Is this him? He wrote a story about me?
No, this was 4 years
Okay,
ago.
perfect.
So, okay. Oh, but it does start with a hey y'all. Or
Maybe.
maybe. Hey y'all, so let me try to paint the scene here.
Okay,
There's
perfect.
this road in my neighborhood that leads. Oh, I thought I cut out. Apologies.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. Okay. Hey y'all, so let me try to paint the scene here. There's this road in my neighborhood that leads to the main road. It's kind of like a T intersection. The part of the intersection that the story takes place on is the vertical part. Okay. And they gave me stuff to work with. It's the vertical part, and on the T section there are 3 lanes going right and there are 3 lanes going left. Around 5 o'clock, this road gets really busy because people are getting off work, restaurants on the street, and more. This seems like a wild intersection. Are there no stop signs? Anyway. Now, at the intersection, I was sitting behind this car with a male, not you, around my age, 20s.
Could
For
be me.
simplicity's sake, let's call this male Adam. Adam went to make a left, could tell by the blinkers, A plus for blinkers.
Perfect.
But that actually blinkers do piss me off, and I forgot. But I usually just get sassy. Oh, we love blinkers. Sorry, that's me. But there was virtually no opportunity for him to make a left because if traffic was always coming from both sides. Usually, if I were trying to make a left in this situation, I'd make a right and make a U-turn. The place you can always make a U-turn is visible from the intersection. Anyways, I was waiting behind Adam for a good 3 to 5 minutes, and cars were starting to back up behind me. I had places to be, so I did a little tap tap on the horn, hoping that the guy would get the hint. He rolled down his window and flipped me off, so I rolled mine down and yelled out, pretty sure he could hear me, what was going on, the backup. I heard him then call me an impatient MFer and rolled the window back up. We stayed at the intersection for another minute or two before I honked again. Another car behind me actually joined, and I got another middle finger. I just decided to stop to avoid a serious road rage accident. I was relaying the story to a friend, and she said that I was bold and doesn't know if she would have done the same. I feel like I was in the right, but I want opinions. Was I the asshole?
Here's my thing with driving. I think with a turn like that, I would prefer someone to take a little extra time to be comfortable to go because we're going to be waiting a hell of a lot longer if he causes a wreck because you're honking at him and going, he's an asshole. I don't think
I
there's
agree.
any reason to do it.
No, but also 3 lanes going this way, 3 lanes going that
Yeah.
way.
Well, and every
That's a
time
wild intersection.
every time there's 3 lanes like that, you can't see past. If the other side is a turn lane, it's always blocking people. I get stuck sitting at places all the time because I can't see around them.
I can't see. Okay, I did learn through my grandmother in Branson that if I learned how to drive from my grandparents. My grandpa taught me like the essential or like the
Mhm.
basics, and my grandma taught me how to drive in a city, um, which is wild. But it, there is a road in front of you that has a middle section. All of Branson's main streets have that middle
Yep.
like turning section. You get there first and then merge in. I think if that was an option here, some people just don't
Yeah.
use that, but well, apparently not because people were turning. I 6 lanes to go through. Clearly there are no stop signs. There's nothing on
Yeah.
that T. That seems like impossible to turn on.
Yeah. I feel bad for that person because I'm like, I'm sure it'd be hard to determine when to go, and honking's not going to make it better.
Nope. Again, you and I are the same where it's like we're staying for another 15
Just
minutes.
do it when you feel comfortable.
But even without like that pettiness, I think that that's okay. I remember I was in college driving in a big town for the first time, and I had was trying to turn right next to a big intersection that had lights, but that means people were
Yeah.
constantly coming. So it took me a very long time. My friends made fun of me, but no one was a jerk behind me. But turning left is rough. And that seems like you should go to your city and tell them to put stop signs in.
Yeah. Well, and that's my thing too is like when you honk, now I'm distracted. Now I have to look and see who's honking. And guess what? You probably
Exactly.
stopped me from going. I think you should only
Yep.
honk in the case of an incident or if someone is taking too long at like a stoplight, like they haven't realized it turned green. Otherwise, don't
Right.
honk at people.
Yep. I think that honking is only distracting.
Yeah.
You're only making people turn towards you.
Yeah.
You're not making that. No one's hearing a honk and being like, "Well, oh no, I guess I should have turned." Like in
No.
this situation, the lights obviously, but in a situation where people are already clearly this person is nervous. Clearly this person is trying to go. They're not just sitting there for fun. Like a honk is not going to make that any quicker or
No.
any better. So, absolutely this person is the asshole. Everyone agreed.
Oh, perfect. Okay,
I
good.
don't think it was bold. I just think that you were an
Yeah,
asshole.
you just suck. And I hope you get a flat
Yeah,
tire.
just
Actually, I hope
terrible.
your car dies at a busy intersection when you have to turn and people honk at you.
In an intersection. Absolutely.
Okay. I picked another hilarious title, okay? I love when people give me a novel and title. Am I the asshole for honking and laughing at a guy as he was being arrested about 10 minutes prior? I'd been involved in a very scary road rage incident with him. Wife is furious at me. Did you pick that one?
I also have but I got more. I have
Okay.
more. That one made me laugh so hard. It was the first one I
Ugh.
clicked on, but I didn't read it. I just
Okay.
saw title.
Okay, so using a throwaway, since this has the possibility of being an ongoing legal incident. Love it. 10 out of 10 start. A week ago, my kids and I were driving home from school. If I had done something wrong, I would cop to it. So, honest to God, I don't think I did anything wrong. Out of the blue, a guy in tuner car was next to us screaming, "Move that fucking piece of shit or I'll blow you away." I reactively flipped him off, which I should not have done. So he swerved in front of us, almost taking out our front end off. He spent the next 1 or 2 minutes short stopping in front of us, getting behind us, and racing up like he's going to rear end us, and again, almost clipping our front end. After that, he sped off at like a million miles an hour, and we thought we were done with him, but it was very, very scary. About 10 minutes down the road at an intersection, we saw the guy's car with about 3 motorcycle cops. As we pulled up, we saw that he was on the ground with handcuffs on, with a cop's knee on his back. I rolled down my window and yelled out, "Ha, that's what you get, asshole," and started honking my horn. The guy clearly made eye contact with me and mouthed either "fuck you" or "I'll get you," but I don't really care. One of the cops came over to the passenger window and asked if we knew the guy. I quickly explained we had an incident with him a few miles back. The cop asked me to pull over into the parking lot and speak with him. At first, I thought I was in trouble, but basically the cop took my statement and number. I asked what road rage guy had done to end up on the pavement. And he said rather not say since my statement on the previous incident may come up with separate charges. I asked if I was going to get in trouble for yelling and honking, and he said no, that he and his fellow officers found it very funny. So I haven't heard from anyone with the need to make a statement, but my wife is furious with me. She thinks I put our kids at risk by even engaging the guy. I told her I didn't speed after him, I didn't threaten him, and I drove safe the entire time. She is mad me flipping him off, but she is mad to the point of us needing therapy, couple for yelling at him at the light. My 4-year-old son, I guess, is walking around yelling, "That's what you get, asshole." And she feels that I've exposed ourselves to a maniac when I could have just driven away quietly. My counter to that is I gave the police more evidence to bust this guy. She strongly, strongly disagrees. Was I the asshole for yelling at this guy?
I think that because he had clearly gotten arrested for something, you were in the clear. He wasn't gonna get you. I mean, don't do the stuff before because, like, he may not have. You just happened to get a guy who was already gonna get arrested, I assume. So don't engage. But hey, first of all, a cab, but also, if he's already on the ground, I think it's funny.
I do too. Okay. Them having to go to couples therapy over this is not the only incident going on. So that's not relevant here.
That was our final straw, actually. But also the kids saying that, I think that's hilarious.
I mean, I just don't think it's that bad of a. I mean, like, I know he probably shouldn't have acted that way in front of the kids, but I'm also like, the guy sucked, and you probably just felt validated. Yeah. Cops are never around when you want someone to get busted for bad driving, ever. No. So the time they would, I feel like I'd do the same. I would have clapped. Blue kisses out the window.
Me too. No, I think that's so funny. Honestly, I'm glad that, aside from the therapy part, but like of that situation, I'm glad that's how it ended and not just like, and then he was arrested on the ground and I just drove by. Oh, give me more.
Yes.
And he did.
I think yelling at haha, that's what you get, asshole, is hilarious. And honestly, the 4-year-old saying it, I feel like that'd be the only thing that'd make me want kids, is them saying stuff they're not supposed to. Hilarious.
It's hilarious. My nephews right now are both like one is just learning words, and so they say them so funny. One of my nephews really loves trucks, but he doesn't say T, so he just yells fucks a lot, and I think it's funny. And then my other nephew is like picking up on things, and he's just saying, I think he said what the hell one time, and I think that's funny.
No, that'd be the only reason.
It's hilarious, and everyone should think so. Thinking that the kids saying that is resulting. This situation is not what got them into therapy. This was her final. No,
thing. She hates him.
Yeah.
And like the thing is, I get the fear of your kids, but like not. I mean, I would probably be in the way of being like, oh, they might have a gang, but I'm also just a paranoid weirdo. So the overall vote was everybody sucks here. And I think that's kind of crazy. I don't think the guy was an asshole.
I think that it was like the before part. Literally, if he thinks that yelling out to him while he was on the ground, wasn't that the question? Like, was that part me being an asshole?
Yes.
Because I don't think that part. I think that part was the icing on the cake.
That's poetic justice in my mind.
Beautiful. Yes. The stuff, but like, he didn't really engage, but kind of. Like the stuff before, sure. But that guy was down and out.
Yeah.
He was going. It was fine.
Yeah, everyone's just like
that part specifically.
Yeah, I don't think and everyone's like the thing is, I like the people defending that are like, he's done what everyone else would have done. The guy was being an asshole. Like he just reacted accordingly. Like why should he have to be a saint when someone else is doing something bad? So I love it. 10 out of 10. No notes. Your wife hates you though.
No, absolutely. Your wife hates you, and honestly, you probably did something before.
Yeah.
You're probably a menace, but I think this was the best time. I think this was the best example of how you could do it for good.
Okay.
I don't know if that'll help.
Right now it sounds good.
Okay. I have a very short one, and I realized the other one I saw, it didn't say road rage. I don't know why I clicked on it. So right now I have one left. I just think it's so funny, and I do have opinions on it.
Okay.
Okay. Am I the asshole for giving a driver a thumbs down on the turnpike?
Oh, I love that. No. I'm already saying no.
Okay. Super short. I was driving on the turnpike in the left lane, and this guy in front of me was driving much slower, so I had to slow down. He had plenty of room to move over and let me go, but he was stubborn/ignorant and didn't want to budge. Finally, when I had some room, I merged onto the right, past him, and merged back in front of him. While I was passing him, I gave him a thumbs down. At that moment, he sped up, merged into the lane next to me, and got even with my car and started yelling and giving me angry gestures. I proceeded to give him the thumbs down. This must have angered him so much because he rolled down his window and threw a water bottle at my car, and I heard it thump off my car door. I didn't get his plate. He drove off, and that was that.
That's hilarious. No, that guy's if a thumbs down is gonna bother you that bad, you need to be locked away.
Don't drive.
Yeah.
Don't drive in public. I also, this makes me think that this person is around where we live. Because one, we call it the turnpike. And two, only in certain states is it like ours where you stay in the right lane unless you're going to pass.
Oh.
Other states aren't like that. So I have friends who are from California, and they just drive in the left lane. Like, what are you doing?
Weird.
Yeah. And so that makes me think that maybe the other driver was doing that because they'll just like be going the speed limit in the left lane. And I'm like, we have to get over. We have to get to the right.
That makes a lot of sense
And
because
so
you
others
do
aren't
see
like
that
it.
from like out of state people. They always do that. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
Get over.
Yeah. That's why. It's not a rule to them. But to me, it's like ingrained.
It's obvious to me.
Yeah. Like that makes sense.
Yeah.
But so that makes me think that that's what this person's doing, especially if they're going slow in front of you. Like I was told, don't pass on the right,
Yeah, same.
on the left. And also, especially, this is to everyone, don't pass semis on the right. That's rude and they can't see you. But that makes me think that the other driver was not from this state, and that I don't know which states have or don't have that rule, but I know California doesn't. But I love a thumbs down.
No, that's so funny. And if that bothers someone so much, like, I don't
Because
know.
like it's not vulgar. You
No.
can't get mad
No,
that someone flipped you off. It's a thumbs down.
they're just
It's showing
disappointed
you're
in
doing
you.
a bad job.
I love it.
Yeah. Me too.
Okay. Let's see. Am I the asshole for trying to prevent a road rage situation with my husband? My husband has a history of road rage and anger problems. He's much better with the road rage now, but I still get nervous every time a bad driver does something that could trigger him. We live in a major city in the UK. Today my husband was changing lanes, but a car came zooming up behind and didn't let him go. It could have been a horrible collision, but we avoided it. We were shocked, but it's no surprise to see careless drivers where we live. We continued to our destination, a shopping center car park, with that car still in front of us. I then realized that my husband is following that same car. So I ask him, "Are you following that car?" He ignores me, so I ask again. He says, "Yes, I just want to ask him something." I urged him to leave it. I told him it's not worth it, and you never know, it could escalate, especially as knife and gun crime is on the rise in the city. I told him a couple more times to leave it, worried that it could turn into a horrible situation given his anger problems. He then speedily drives off and was angry with me for stopping him. He parked, told me I talk too fucking much, and stormed off out of the car without me. I was flabbergasted. He was off with me the entire time while shopping and wouldn't respond when I told him I didn't deserve that for simply wanting to avoid a potentially dangerous situation. When we got back to the car, we had a heated argument after I told him I didn't deserve to be treated like that. I told him that he was taking his anger issues out on me and asked him what I did to deserve that. He said I don't know how to handle him and that I should have let him speak to the driver. In a really condescending tone, he told me I was really annoying for going on when I asked him to leave it. He said other hurtful things, claiming I was acting like his mother and blaming me for how angry he was, which apparently could have been avoided if he got to speak to the driver. Am I the asshole for him for stopping him from approaching the driver? Too long, didn't read. Bad driver did something dangerous, triggered husband with the past history of road rage. I asked him not to approach the driver. He eventually decided not to, but got extremely angry with me and blamed me for being annoying, not letting him speak. There is an update, but I want to know your feelings right now.
I divorce this man.
Thank you.
Divorce this man. You didn't know how to handle him? Ew.
Yeah. Get away from him.
But also, I will say, I was in England for a very short amount of time, and those drivers were wild. They all were. They all honked. They all, but it felt like I thought it was wild, but they just knew what to do. But, so even just that part, I was like, yeah, I can see that where people... Following someone is creepy no matter the circumstance. What? And when did he think he was going to be able to talk to them? When they went to their home?
And what was he going to say? He wanted it to be a fight.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, and then he yelled at her and, oh, yuck. What was the thing with his mom?
He just said that she was trying to be his mother. He's got mommy issues. I don't divorce him. I know this is road rage. Get away from him.
Get away from this man. Because here's the thing, too. Honestly, any sort of rage, I don't want to be around.
No.
But especially if it's towards strangers. And, that to me is a red flag enough. If they'll do that to a stranger, they don't care about you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hated the way that the words he was saying, whether or not he meant them in any sort of way, the words he was saying were horrible towards her. Divorce this man.
I agree completely with you. I think this is a deeper issue. So the update. Thanks for all your responses. Please. My husband is still blaming me for his anger yesterday and says it wouldn't have been as bad if I didn't say anything. He admits he was angry and wound up from the bad driver, so I told him it's all the better I tried to stop him from approaching him. He said me interfering and trying to stop him made the situation worse, that he doesn't have anger problems and I should leave if I'm hoping he'll work on his anger. We've had problems for years and this is feeling like the final straw. I refuse to be vilified for trying to diffuse the situation no matter how annoying my nagging seemed to be in the moment. Not really in an update, you just kind of feel you just further validated.
Yeah. Get out. This is the final straw. That means that he's done weird and bad stuff before.
Yeah. Everyone's just not the asshole. He can't control his emotions. Mm-mm. She said, I don't think he had any intention to yell at him, but it's the potential for escalation that scares me. Either way, thank you. I'm glad people agree and don't think I'm just a busybody like my husband claims. Get away from him.
Please.
Overall, not the asshole.
Good.
But yeah, get away from him. Start gazing 1, 2, 3.
Please. Please call her out. We know you're listening. Leave your husband. Okay. I pulled this next one up on my phone so my computer can have a rest. Okay. Am I the...
Oh no, not again. Oh, you're back.
I was still here, and then you go, oh no, I heard me leave your computer while I was still looking at myself.
That's so weird.
It didn't say anything. You just went, "Oh no, not again." And I was like, "But I'm
Yeah, no,
here."
it showed you frozen for me.
Weird. Am I back?
Yeah, you should be good.
Okay. Okay. Am I the asshole for flashing my lights at fast drivers?
Yeah, you might get killed.
Oh. Hey, this person is not from where we live because I drive on the freeway at night and there aren't that many cars on the road. Occasionally, a car will zoom past me going unreasonably fast and maybe cut in front of me. I go about 75 to 80 miles per hour, so it's not that I'm driving slow, and I'm on the rightmost lane. Shout. They gotta be going 95 to 100 or more. Anyways, sometimes when they do this, I'll flash my brights at them to let them know that they're being an A and that I see them. A few days ago, I did this, and the guy slowed down from going very fast to wait for me to pass him so he could flip me off. Tonight, someone put on their hazard lights almost as if to say F you in return. As if I did something wrong. I feel like I'm doing the right thing, but I may get killed someday for it. Am I the asshole?
What do you want from this situation, and what is it hurting you?
If they get in a you're not the cops.
Yeah.
Again, hey, Cab, but what's your goal?
I don't understand. Like, why are you so mad at them for speeding? Yeah, like, it's dangerous, but, like, you're causing more of a potential harm by you could be blinding them.
Oh, and then they slowed down and flipped me off.
Yeah, like,
Then they turned their hazards on. They're like, fuck you to you. To me. To me?
like, also, what are you doing that you're on the freeway every night? What is did they say they had a weird job? You're just out driving?
You said,
Are you pretend
I drive
cop?
on the freeway at night. I think this person wants to be a cop so bad. They'll take anyone. They'll take anyone.
I don't understand. Why is it such a bother to you?
I don't. It does say that he's the asshole or they're the asshole. And then people in the comments are wild. Someone says your passive aggressive move isn't going to fix anything. You're the asshole, which is true. It's only going to make it worse. Because also, if someone's going 95 miles an hour and they hit the brakes so hard that you are now even with them just so they can flip you off, I'm not saying these people are good drivers, but that will only hurt someone else in doing that.
Yeah, I
At
don't.
least they have to be semi-focused going 95 to 100, and then you flashing them, it's going to take them out of that.
I just don't understand why you're the one policing people. That's so weird to me.
It's weird. Do what most of us do and go, oh, you're going to get in trouble for that.
Yeah, like, oh my.
Oh my God. Well, I hope you get to where you're going.
Yeah, I
I hope
don't.
you get to your destination.
They're so weird. You need a new hobby besides driving on the freeway at night. Go do something else.
Hey, let's get off the freeway, bud.
Hey, get an audiobook. Just worry about that.
Right. Hey, how about you relax?
That's so
How about
weird.
you do less than that?
Oh, that's so
This
funny.
person does say, which is very much like where we grew up too, that this person's in Australia, says in Australia, flashing lights is meant to warn someone there's a speed trap ahead.
Yeah.
Totally not legal and totally something everyone does. That is just courtesy.
Yeah.
This person is not being courteous.
No. No.
No. Yuck.
I think that's
What
so
a
weird.
That was bad. Ew. But everyone agreed they were the asshole, so.
Oh, okay. So my last story is, am I the asshole for slowing down for tailgaters? I might have wrote this one. Throwaway because my boyfriend will tease me for posting this to Reddit. So basically, as the title suggests, I'm one of those people who slows down when someone is tailgating me. Not really slowing down, just taking my foot off the gas and readjusting my speed to make sure I'm going exactly the speed limit. Only in instances where I can do so without feeling in danger, but at the same time feel like they're being super aggressive. One instance was on a road that is 50 miles per hour with regular passing zones, but times in between where there is only one lane. I was driving in an area where it was currently one lane as someone speeds up down the road till they are inches away from my bumper. I got annoyed and took my foot off the gas to gradually go back to the speed limit instead of my normal 5 over. The driver stays on my bumper, and when we get to a passing zone, continues to stay right on me without passing. I slow down even more, and they continue to tailgate me, and I see them in the mirror getting visibly angry. The passing zone ends, and as the double line is ended, they try to pass me. I speed up so they can't do so, since I would have to drive off the road in order for them to be able to get by. The other driver is definitely seething at this point, so I just decide to pull over. They pass me, flip me the bird, and all is well again. I thought that the situation was not a big deal, but my boyfriend said I'm a dick for slowing down even though I'm going exactly the speed limit. So am I the asshole for slowing down for tailgaters, or is this tailgater specifically? There is an edit, but what do you think?
No. Nope.
No. Pop off. Every action you took there,
Honestly,
incredible.
Especially, I loved that. Especially in the passing lane.
Yeah.
That's pass me.
Yep. Yeah, when people do that to me, because obviously where we live, there are roads home where it is a one-lane highway. If you don't go around me and get the chance and you just ride my ass, we're going to keep going slower until you pass me. Because I'll ride on this right at the right side of the lane until you go around me. No, she's valid in everything.
Absolutely.
So the edit. Okay, I'm kind of a dick, which I felt I had coming. I felt as if he would have hit me if I didn't speed up when the lane was ending, but I slowed down when I'm being tailgated, half for safety, half for being passive aggressive. I'll make sure to think of this post next time I have someone trying to get in my trunk. People are like, everyone sucks here. They shouldn't tailgate, but you're intentionally making a dangerous situation much more dangerous. No! Everyone sucks. Blocking the car from passing was aggressive. When someone is being an idiot in a car, just let them go so they're away from you. Don't go tick for tat. That's not the right. They said tick for tack. Tit for tat. It's not the mint.
Yeah. Learn how to type.
Idiot. People. And she didn't speed up to prevent him from passing, but she was like, well, he's clearly not going to go. Well, I mean, even if she did pop off, I think it's hilarious.
But I would be mad if someone was riding my ass the entire time in a passing lane and then they decided at the very end to pass me.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
They can fuck right off.
Yeah, no, 100%.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't think anything she did, especially I would pull off the road if someone was still doing that.
Yeah.
I would do it. Yeah. I think that it's a little petty, but also don't tailgate people. She should have hit the brakes.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, no, that one was an everyone sucks here. No.
I don't think so.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. I love her. You know, honestly, good for you.
Seriously, because some people don't do anything and then they just let people be on their ass and they're just like, well, I guess this person just lives here now. And at least she was doing something about it.
100%.
You know what? Sometimes it's okay to ruin that person's day.
They need it, honestly.
Yeah. Well, and okay. It's okay to ruin that a couple miles. And then if it ruins their entire day, that's their problem.
Yep. 100%. Yeah, people are crazy.
So I say not the asshole.
No, agreed. Well, that was our 3 and 3 stories. How do you feel about road rage?
What? I'm not a fan.
No.
Like, sometimes I think people forget we are in 1,000-pound motorized, like, we are in machines. You get mad and, like, you lose control over that machine, you're screwed. And not just are you screwed, but the people around you are. And I think it can get serious. The only time I don't think it's serious is if it's like that girl or the guy who yelled at the guy after he was already on the ground.
Yeah.
I think those are fine.
I think it just makes driving so much more dangerous than it already is. For no
It
reason.
does. I really think vehicles are where you should be the most like at least be alert.
Yes.
And I feel like when you have the rage, because people get like angry. When you have that, you are no longer in control of yourself, nonetheless the car or the vehicle you're in.
Also, if you have anger issues, go to therapy or do something. Because, like,
Please.
there's just some people that get so
Please.
angry driving. I'm just like, hey, it's not that serious.
It's really not. And you know what? Those people probably didn't do that thing on purpose.
Yeah.
And if they did, it's probably because you started it.
Yes. People are just weirdos.
So, I agree. Everyone should just stay inside
Yes.
and don't go out.
No, I agree. Well, we crushed it. Got through it.
We really did.
Flew through that.
Shout out to us.
Yeah.
Well, I think that'll be that.
That'll be that.
That'll be that, or that'll be a thumbs down from me to a slow driver as they're tailgating me. I will simply put my arm out and thumbs down them. I think a thumbs down is so funny.
It's the best, honestly.
So funny. Well, I feel like we like really crushed it, even with stuff going on.
Yeah.
But like I'm out of points.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
No.
We like nailed it. Absolutely. 20 episodes down. One computer malfunction today.
Hey,
And we're good.
that's okay. We're all doing this just from the goodness of our heart. We don't have people working with us. You know?
Nope.
But if you didn't like what we did, you can rate and review us 5 stars regardless and let us know either way. We still accept that.
It's true. If you rate us 5 stars and then tell us how terrible we are at driving, I'll still read that.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Out loud on the podcast.
Yes.
But you have to give us the 5 stars to be spoken about.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
No 4 star.
Yeah.
Just the way it goes.
Yep.
If you don't like what we talk about, if you disagree with our opinions on road rage or honestly, literally anything else, what can they do with those?
They can drive by us and say, haha, that's what you get, asshole. Or argue with yourself. Honestly, call your parents, let them know that you're angry with us. That's what you can do with it.
And then call your therapist. Go in there because you have anger issues.
Call your grade school teacher that lectured you a little too hard and has impacted the rest of your life. Let them know.
Then that one girlfriend that broke up with you in middle school and you're carrying it into your 30s.
Can't have a normal relationship. No, leave her alone.
Yeah.
Actually.
Leave her alone, actually, and stop thinking about her.
Yeah, no, she's not thinking about you.
No, she's not. She doesn't remember who you are.
She doesn't care about you.
And that's okay.
But that was Oops All Opinions. I'm Relax. That's that one chick. We love you. Thanks for being here. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Maybe. I'm just kidding. We will.
Maybe.
We will.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.